The time has arrived. The college football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Design quarterback run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To the air, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Burks. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Potts. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, ready?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Launching one to the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Snags the quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. That's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the toss play now, playing to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needed this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's looking to scramble.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package with the defense they're using here, but they almost let him slip through and pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line.
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. They tried the trickery there. It doesn't work. Stop short of first down yardage. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And this is off the side of the foot. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking tackles and going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain at the 29.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. You made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Somebody got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the 1st down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. QB keeper all the way. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
RPO here, 4th down completion to the right. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's wide open. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 49. First down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Grab down the middle, it's Moore. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A Pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught for a two-point conversion, so now they're down just one score.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply feeling to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner is blocked down. Gets to start with the next drive. They start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Now they're running on the toss. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Now here's the toss play. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Sooners offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense.
And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. They'll give it to the back. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one's picked off. What a play.
Well, his defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna. Oh, what a spin. Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, Sooners. They are pouring it on now. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Turn starts inside the 15. Gets into the 29 before being brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. Where the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. It's a wide receiver screen. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On the run, it's Randall. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, caught over the middle. It's Moore. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Where they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first down, it's play action. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Sure hands. It's Smith. He's swarmed by the defense. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air. It's Klubnik. Short connection to the tight end here. Running through the tackle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. It's reeled in. It's Randall. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's second down after that completion. Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Caught near the sticks. It's Randall. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Clemson now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Randall. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. He keeps it on a design run. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Wrapped down the middle, it's Randall.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab near the sticks. It's Sategna. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
To throw, it's Klubnik. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to...
Oh, the ball comes loose. Scooped up with the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Klubnik. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch, and we're able to get him down. Down big. They'll obviously go for it here on 4th and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Grinding away on the ground. He'll be stuffed right there at the 3. They don't pick up any breathing room.
And every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Situation any offense hopes never to face. 3rd and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for the... Oh, and it's blocked. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And that sets up a return.
The returner is brought down at the 36, and the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for a late deep throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Brings up second
They
down.
lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock